Ukraine says it's captured 1,000 square kilometres of Russia's Kursk region. Russian forces have been fighting for a week to repel the Ukrainian incursion, and more than 100,000 people have been ordered to leave border areas that are under attack. Our defence editor Alex Gotopoulos has the latest.
Ukrainians have taken Sudzha, the town that they were aiming for at the very beginning of this incursion, over a week ago now. The Ukrainian forces have pushed forward to a front about 26 kilometres deep. It's interesting that they're still pushing into Belgorod in the south of Kursk. And now Russia has declared a third anti-terrorism operation in Bryansk, which is the area above Kursk. So 3 border regions now are under this Russian anti-terrorist operation. The Ukrainians were slowly losing in the east in Donetsk. When we say losing it incrementally, but it was happening. The Russian army is far larger and it can afford more losses. The Russian army is still advancing towards Toretsk and Pokrovsk in the south, albeit very slowly. And the idea for Ukrainian high command was to lure Russian forces away from that critical area and to try and get them to effectively waste their time in the north. But the Ukrainian incursion has been successful and it shows no sign of stopping as well.
Andrei Fedorov is Russia's former deputy foreign minister and joins us now from Moscow. Mr. Fedorov, good to have you with us on Al Jazeera. Thanks for your time. Can I just bring to your attention a statement made at a Ukrainian government foreign ministry press conference just a little while ago, within the last hour and a half, and the spokesperson Grigory Tihi was saying the sooner Russia agrees to restore a just peace, the sooner raids by the Ukrainian defence forces into Russia will stop. I was just wondering what your reaction to that would be.
First of all, it's very clear that the current military operation by Ukraine in Kursk Oblast, in Kursk region, is quite a heavy tool of pressure on Russia from many points of view. First of all, it was rather shock for Russia and for Russians that it has happened, that it didn't end soon. And of course, there are a lot of discussions over this case. Some people are saying that Ukraine wants just to penetrate deeper into Russia and to control Kursk nuclear power station or power plant. And some people are saying that, yes, Ukraine wants to have something for bargaining at the possible talks. But I would like to stress that yesterday Putin directly said that under new situation there will be no talks with Ukraine at any moment.
Indeed, we're seeing several fronts open up. I'm just wondering how much of a surprise this is to Russia and how much of an intelligence failure it is as well.
It's not intelligence failure, it's pure reality, because the length of the front line is nearly 1,440 kilometers. It's very long. And of course, there are some weak chains, like in Kursk or Bryansk region. And Ukraine knows this, and that's why it has happened. Also, it includes the idea to show to the West that Russia, if not be defeated, but can be disturbed very seriously. And this was supported in Ukraine by heavy information campaign. And part of this campaign also influenced the Russians.
If it's not, as you say, if it's not an intelligence failure on the Russian side, are you surprised that Russia didn't move more military hardware against those Ukrainian forces who'd captured territory and had been moving into Russian territory for nearly a week before Moscow acted?
No, during the last 2 days, there are more troops and more hardware moved to this region. But it's quite a sensitive area, especially the city of Sudzha, because in this city there is the gas hub, the only pipeline which goes via Ukraine to Austria, Hungary, and Slovakia. And of course, it's one of the possible tasks of Ukraine that it would be nice if Russia will destroy this gas hub. In this case, Russia will be victimized, that it's left Hungary, Slovakia, and Austria without gas. So Russian army cannot use there the same bombs or missiles like in Donetsk area, etc., etc. Also, of course, it's a big problem for us is the problem of the refugees. The number of the refugees in Belgorod and Kursk regions might reach soon 180,000 citizens. And these refugees, it's the first case since 1941, when Soviet Union was in war with Nazi Germany. So psychologically, yes, it's a big problem, and it's the task of military now to solve these problems, though it will be rather difficult.
Indeed. It'll be interesting to see how this develops as the days progress, and I'm sure we'll get some more analysis from you then as well. Andrei Fedorov, joining us from Moscow. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.